Good morning. Hello and welcome in. Just getting stuff set up here. Drinking my coffee. What's up? What's up? All right, did I get that second? Yes, here we go. I'm going to get the second camera up. All right, let's see who we get in here this lovely morning. Good morning, good morning. I do have some new Lenormand cards. I think these are actually going to be going with me I'm opening a second location with my business. And I think I'm actually going to be taking these with me. Just because they're a little larger. I like to use my smaller cards, for the channel, just so that they fit in the camera. So and I have this cat outside that's driving me bonkers. It won't go away. I rescued it. Well, kind of rescued it. But it ran from me, but now it's back. Now it's back. But I do absolutely love this deck. It's cute. The clouds compared to the clouds on this deck. Cool. Who is this? Okay. This cat needs to go away. Big time. Hello and welcome. Oh my gosh, this cat's driving me nuts. Shared knowledge. All right, who's Hello, Milky Way, what's up? Good morning. I guess it's Memorial Day, right? I'm not good on my holidays. Today's Memorial Day, I do believe. I know it's been Memorial Day weekend, so So happy Memorial Day. Just donated. Thank you. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Okay. Miss Katerina. I bought these new Lenormand cards. See these? But I don't think I'm going to use them on the channel just because they're bigger. I think I'm actually, and you probably need to know this if I haven't told you yet. I'm probably going to be doing less lives. Because I'm expanding my business. I'm going to have a second location. And so I'm gonna be doing classes and stuff like that. I'm gonna need to donate more of my time to that. Donate more of my time. You know what I mean. Wait a minute here. Oh, yeah, but they're bigger than these. I think I'm gonna take this deck with me. Just because they don't all fit on the screen, I'm gonna keep using the smaller cards. Just because you can see them. Yeah. So that starts June 1st. Probably one of the first lives to go will be the Monday morning lives. But I'm still going to be available for private readings. And I did add what was I going to say? Oh, like an actual 60-minute. I do offer. You do like these? Cool. Okay. I do offer private readings up to an hour as well online. And as far as online courses, I will that is something also that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start out with tarot. I probably will end up doing a Lenormand class. I'm thinking about doing something on self-love. maybe even courses on narcissism. I have videos out there right now on my channel about narcissism, talks about gaslight. I mean, I've got the whole series, but I thought about maybe doing some kind of class on narcissism. But anyways, these are coming in the future. Yeah, but yeah, somebody told me, you could do that tarot course online. Like, oh, I guess I could. So I'm kind of, I would say I'm expanding, growing, elevating. So, anywho, I was actually talking about, I'm going to take these cards with me. I bought some new cards, but the more I look at them, I'm like, I think I'm going to take those with me. Basically, how things work, or so I'm learning, is in order to grow, you have to make room. So me doing my lives is kind of keeping me from growing. This is what I'm understanding from my mentor. I mean, I'm not just gonna it's gonna be gradual. It'll be gradual. All right, so let's see here. I've been doing these lives for over 4 years now. Yeah, comfort zone. This is my comfort zone, right? I'm comfortable with this because I've been doing it so long. Um, I don't get nervous before doing a live or anything because I've been doing it so long. But I'm comfortable with it. So in order to grow, we have to get out of our comfort zone. Yeah. All right, so we've got, it's scary, but I'm taking a risk. But when I think about it, I took a risk when I started my channel. I took a risk when I quit my job. It's all about taking risk, right? You have to take risk. Oops. All right, girl, let's see. But yeah, you're exactly right. The comfort zone. All right. So I'm just feeling like I'm getting more in alignment with my purpose. And I think I'm a spiritual teacher. Not that I don't do teaching here as well, but I think it's more about doing courses and classes and stuff like that. But I'm always teaching here. I'm always teaching here too. I mean, pretty much every reading, I'm teaching something. So let me go fill up my coffee and we'll get started. Just a moment. Okay. All right, your first question. Okay, we got Pendulum first question. Oh. All right, let's see what we have here for you. a second. My phone has been going nutso on my because on my website. Oh, good. This is actually a person interested in my services. I'm doing an event next weekend. Actually, it's not next weekend, but the weekend after, June 7th, and it's called the Testicle Festival. And I put that up on my page on my website, and it's like I'm getting so many hits over that dang festival. I guess people like the name of it or something. It's my little hometown. I live in a town of like 150 people, and it's this little festival that we do each year. And I mean, I've been getting hits on my website from like all over the US for this. My phone keeps, I'm about to, I mean, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just my phone's going crazy. Because when people go to my website, I get notified that there's people on my website and they're on that page. They're on that page. And I contacted the people that like are the head of the festival because I keep waiting for them to make a Facebook event because then I have a link on my website to the Facebook event and stuff. And they're telling me they're not making one. I'm like, well, you probably should because people are coming to, they're very interested. Very interested. But they seriously do make fried turkey testicles. People eat them. Not me personally. But I'm going to have my booth up. You know, I could put up my tent up, do my tarot readings. Anywho, all right, let's take it first. Look, sorry, I'm just going on and on here. All right, is Joe sexually involved with someone other than Katerina? Okay. Is Joe sexually involved with someone other than Katerina? Is Joe sexually involved with someone other than Katerina? Is Joe sexually involved with someone other than Katerina? All right, I think we're getting a yes. That sounds exotic and disgusting. Okay, I'm getting a yes on that. Is Joe sexually involved with someone other than Katerina? Is Joe sexually involved with someone other than Katerina? All right, I am getting a yes. Okay. Yeah, it's actually disgusting. I know he pulled away from me 3 weeks ago, and that's when intimacy disappeared. Okay. That's the girl he left me for. Okay. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. So, all right, let's see here. Okay. What are Joe's intentions towards Katerina? I'm getting saturated with this Joe guy. Oh, I'm just getting it out of my system. Okay, okay. Okay. What are Joe's intentions towards Katerina? 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 What are Joe's intentions towards? Okay. We have the moon, the ring, the tower, the coffin, the key, the cross, and the stork. Okay, so I do see the ending here. We've got emotionally broken, an emotional connection, but it's getting a recurring pain. Oh my God, that cat. Go away. You're not my cat. I don't know you. I didn't even feed this cat and it still won't go away. Okay. A relationship for rational reasons. We've got this. No, I will not marry you. Okay, so a relationship that's emotionless, cool, no link, no connection. I think he's releasing you from a contract. A relationship ends, a promise to end something or let go of something, the cause for an end. A relationship changes. Okay. Redefinition of a relationship. Vicious cycle. So I think letting go. Okay, end of a process. Something's in the process of ending. There's nothing we can do to stop it. We can only go along and prepare. Um, to accept that something will end. Oh, there's a lot of ending, basically. He's to accept that something is over, that which makes it possible to let go, to close the door, to stop saying yes. So I would say just ending, basically. Yeah. Um, he's emotionally broken. Well, sometimes I think a lot of times it also picks up your energy, right? Because I'm reading you. Um, I notice that a lot. I get a lot of times it's like, well, I mean, I'm not saying he's not, but he does have some kind of emotional strain. Yes, though I would say he does have some kind of emotional strain. Um, like he's bearing his dark emotions with dignity. Like he's distancing himself. Hmm. It's kind of like, that's how spirit does. Spirit doesn't really care what you're asking. I've noticed this a lot. It's like the energy around you and him and the whole situation here. But yeah, but I do think it's a ending. It's I do feel like there is some kind of emotional strain with ending here with him. Um, yeah. Okay, with the tarot, what's happening in the connection? Okay, just a second. Grab my tarot. Okay. All right, let's see. With Joe and Katerina, please. Joe and Katerina. Joe and Katerina, please. Oh my gosh, this cat just like sitting there looking at me. Like, go home. It's a little kitten. Saturday it was stuck in a tree. I kind of coaxed it down, but it wouldn't come to me. And now it's here at my house, on my porch, staring at me, crying. I don't want another pet. They always die on me, and I don't like the feeling. Oh my gosh, my granddaughter was just asking me, "Are you going to get any animals, Grandma?" I said no. Yeah. I don't like animals in my house, so that's probably why they die on me because they're outside animals. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to shut the window. It's just staring at me. Stop. Okay. Joe and Katerina. And my grandkids come tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to do something with this cat before they come. I watch them on Tuesday this summer. Alright. Yeah. And then I have to bury them and just like, oh my goodness. And then my grandkids get attached to them and then they die. So then my grandkids are all upset. And it's just an ordeal. It's just an ordeal. All right. All right. What is happening in this connection here? Okay, Joe and Katerina, please. Joe and Katerina. Joe and Katerina. Joe. Katerina. All right, let's see what we have here for you. Yeah, that's our. Yeah. All right, we have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, Six of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Fool, Three of Swords, and the Moon. Okay, so the Three of Swords, overall energy. So there's heartache here. There's disappointment when it comes to you guys. There's this could be third party. Doesn't have to be, but I do see a lot of pain. And there is a new opportunity here in the present position. So that could be someone else. This all starts in the past. I see something about a trip or a move. It's how this kind of came about, some kind of move. I see this. I mean, I see you have feelings for this guy because he shows up King of Cups. So this is definitely a romantic situation. The man that you love. Like you're just you want love here with the Lovers. All right, so in the past, what is this? So you had some confidence here in the past. The wife, I don't know, in the past here, the wife, what is this? Oh, that cat's gonna drive me nuts. You got to go away, I can't concentrate. Yeah, I did have feelings for sure. Yeah, it shows up here. I mean, I think you would like love. We all do. Everyone wants love. But this is what you're wanting here. A relationship, a true relationship. It's all about the give and take. The give and take, the give and take. Six of Pentacles. There's secrets here because the moon is here. I think there's maybe more to be revealed here in the future because we do have secrets hidden. There's still things about this guy that we don't know because I just had the moon here. There's still secrets, and it's all about taking a risk. I don't know if this guy's coming back, but I do see some more. I do see dating going on in the future. Taking a risk here and dating. What the heck? There's possibility of some taking a risk in dating. The heck? Yeah, like the third party secret, it wasn't revealed to me until recently. Now this is about you guys. So, um, so this is my card of dating. If you were to date him again, it would be very, very risky. But it does show up in your future, like the lies, the deception. There would be more lies and deception. But the way it shows presently, just the way the current energy is, that there's more dating in the future with you guys, actually, and more lies. So, I, yeah, I'm just getting helping someone. I think he really wanted your help with something here. Yeah, yeah, no dating for us. Um, there's a new opportunity, career opportunity, new opportunity. Hmm. Yeah, I'm seeing some dating. If it's not you guys, then you're gonna be dating here. Like within the next 3 months. I just don't like the moon here as the outcome because that's just so showing me there's more hidden stuff. There's hidden stuff. Um, but yeah, the Six of Pentacles and the Fool, that's my card of taking a risk and dating. So yeah, it would be very risky to date him, but that's what I'm seeing in the future. Now, of course, you have your own free will. Yeah, you have your own free will here, but I see dating coming up. Yeah. So I don't. It's not equal though. The give and take is definitely not equal. Okay. Okay. right. Did Joe leave? Did I do that right? Did I get your questions correct? I did. I probably could have clarified that. Shoot. I already put everything back up. All right, here we go. Because I think he sent me $5 extra, maybe. Hi, Patricia. Welcome, dear. So I'm going to clarify this Six of Pentacles. This is what was coming up in the future for you guys. Let me clarify that real quick. Because when I add up the money that you sent, I think you sent me an extra $5, which I could clarify with. All right. Six of Pentacles. Happy Memorial Day, my dear. His extra dollars is $430. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Well, let's see. We got sex, getting along, but there's still something lacking. I don't know. I feel like it's going to shock you. I don't know. I think you're going to hear from him more. Something sexual. I know I've read that before about him, like coming in hot. I don't know. What the heck? All right. Thank you, though. Thank you, Milky Way. That makes sense. I'm like, why is she sending me? But yeah, this is just about you guys. Lacking with you, hon. Whoa. Sex, drinking. The lacking, I think, is like that just don't have that equal give and take. It's like somebody's always giving more and somebody's always taking more. Okay. I'd have to like specifically ask about him and her to really know what's happening between him and her. Okay. All right, let's take a look here at, makes sense. Okay. All right. Did Joe leave Katerina to be with someone else sexually? Did Joe leave Katerina to be with someone else sexually? Did Joe leave Katerina to be with someone else sexually? All right. Did Joe break up with Katerina for someone else? I'm going to reword this because it's not. Did Joe break up with Katerina to be with someone else? Did Joe break up with Katerina to be with someone else? All right. Okay, I have a no on that. Hello, Nina. Lenormand. Okay. Thank you, Patricia. The $15 Lenormand. Okay. So, all right, girl. I think I'm. Am I correct here? Okay. Did Joe? Okay. So that. Okay, Tara. Why did Joe choose? Um. Why did Joe choose? Honey, your whole question didn't come on about your. You've got a tarot question here. Why did Joe choose? And that's all it says. Or that's all I see, anyways. Why did Joe choose? Nina, you're so funny. Yeah, what's your? I'm listening to the last part. I'm listening to the last part of your question. So you let me know, why did Joe choose? Why did Joe choose another girl over Katerina? Okay, okay. Well, I'm getting that he didn't. But I can certainly ask that question. I mean, the Pendulum said that's not why he broke up with you. But I can certainly, I could still ask that though. Okay. All right, but why did Joe choose another girl over Katerina? Why did Joe choose another girl over Katerina? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's why. Why did Joe choose another girl over Katerina? All right, we have the Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Emperor, Three of Swords, the Sun, the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Eight of Cups, Yeah, Patricia, I think I heard it just come in, hon. Your Cash App. Yep. The Knight of Wands and the Page of Swords. Control. This is okay, he feels like his efforts are not getting him anywhere with you. Yeah, his efforts are not getting him anywhere with the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. He doesn't want to take this trip, doesn't want to see a trip, doesn't want to move. He doesn't see this moving anywhere. So it's control. The whole breakup is about control. And I don't know, like I said, I don't see another woman. Doesn't mean there's not one. I'm not picking up on that. But it's about this non-committal stuff. He's disappointed in the non-commitment. What is this online stuff? Happiness online. Something that was exposed online. He doesn't think you'll commit. It's disappointing to him. It's like he feels like he can't control you. So his way of controlling you is leaving you. Hoping you'll come back here. No, he's involved with another woman. I know. I don't see any women on this, but can't control me. That's a compliment. Yeah, yeah. And I think he does. There's something about not seeing a move. Not seeing a move. Like not wanting to move. Moving, separating. Come back to me, message me. He'll be happy if you message him, something like that. He's disappointed in the non-commitment. So he's breaking up with you to control you. So you'll come back. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. It's like a control ploy. And I know it sounds so fucked up, but control freaks do this stuff. They do. It's so ate up. He wants you to think he's got another woman. It's just ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe he does. I'm just not seeing it. So that's what I got for you. Control. That's why you weren't giving him what he wants. I think he wants you to message him. That would make him happy. Okay. All right, let me take a look here. So we got Milky Way. Got 2 questions for Milky Way, and then next would be Miss Patricia. I don't know if Nina sent a donation. Nope, I don't see anything. Okay, so, all right. Okay, Joe's current feelings towards Katerina. Okay. What are Joe's current feelings towards Katerina, please? What are Joe's current feelings towards Katerina? What are Joe's current feelings? Do you think he has more respect for me now that he sees he can't control me? Well, that's usually how it works, yes. But as soon as you talk to him again, it just goes right back down. So be aware of that, but I would say yes. Just I'm saying yes because that's the typical process of how these people work. Man, when they have no access to you, oh my goodness gracious, look out. That's when they really start seeing your worth, but it's too late by then. Too late. All right, Joe's current feelings towards Katerina, please. Joe's current feelings towards Katerina. Yeah. Joe's current feelings towards Katerina, please. Joe's current feelings towards Katerina. Joe's current feelings towards Katerina. Joe's current feelings towards Katerina. Damn, she's not as much of a dummy as I thought she was. Yeah. Don't think they won't try again though. All right, we got the 8 of Swords, the High Priestess, 2 of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Star, the Hangman, the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, 6 of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Yes, I would say he don't know what to do here with the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, he's trapped in his mind when he thinks about you. like he has a lot of doubts because of this delay. He thinks you're pissed. And you're putting up your boundaries here because you're quiet. He thinks you're mad because you're very quiet with him. And he's a little bit, he doesn't really like the way things are delayed here. Just kind of can't stop thinking about it. So, and he made this decision in the past. So now he's still attracted to you though with the Star card. He's learning how attracted he is. I think he's learning something here about you. The Page of Pentacles, learning how attracted he is to you. You're still his hope, his wish. He could be juggling a couple people because of the Two of Pentacles, a couple of lovers. Sometimes I do get that when somebody's juggling a couple people, you know, that whole ping-ponging shit. I can't stand that. That's what I call it, ping-ponging. To this one, then back to this one, then this one, then back to this one, then back to this one. So I'm not as predictable as he thought you were. Is that what you mean? Yeah. I don't know. He's learned a lesson as he thought you were. Yeah. I know what you meant. Yeah, he's learning a lesson here. I think you're learning a lesson too. You know, these people. But he sees you as quiet, so he thinks you're mad. I don't know. I think he doesn't know what to do, actually. I know he's made a decision, but there's still hope here for some reason. He's still got hope. Because the Star. It's like, you know, just because somebody's nice looking or whatever, it's not really important. I mean, I'm saying like Joe, I don't know, maybe he's a nice looking guy. It's like using his charisma or whatever. But yeah, I think right now he thinks you're pissed because you're not saying anything. I have pride, that's why I'm quiet. Yeah. Well, that's your typical control freak. They're never going to see when you go no contact. They're not going to see it as like your pride, like you're doing it out of your own self-respect. It's always going to be in their mind, well, that's just because she's a bitch. She's pissed. You know, like they don't ever see it for what no contact is. It's self-preservation. Because you respect yourself and you know all this person's going to do is keep hurting you. That's why people choose to go no contact. Because, well, it's just putting yourself up on a pedestal that, you know, I deserve better than this. I've already learned that this person just hurts me over and over again. And there's really nothing left to say. 11:11 on the clock. Joe is a very nice looking guy, but that's not enough. Yeah, exactly. It's not enough. I think he thought he could use that, you know? You know what I mean? Okay. So those are his feelings towards Katerina. And then you want to know what's happening between Joe and his new girlfriend. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. I just need a short little break. I'll be right back. I have my light on. Okay. All right, what's happening here between Joe and his new girlfriend? What is happening between Joe and his new girlfriend, please? What is happening between Joe and his new girlfriend, please? What's happening between Joe and his new girlfriend? What's happening between Joe and his new girlfriend? All right, we have the Queen of Swords and the Devil. Oh, goodness. The Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Ten of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Star, the Knight of Swords, and the Empress. Okay, so Joe and his new girlfriend. Well, I think there's been a seed planted here. It's like, okay, what the heck? This is her, Queen of Swords. She could be an air sign. I don't know. I feel like that's more you, though. Like putting up boundaries here against the devil, the toxic shit. And you're kind of like waiting to see what's going to happen here with this guy. I feel like that's more your energy. You got like your intuition is telling you there's someone else. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the present. So hey, Dan. So does it look like he likes her? Hun, people like this, a user, it's not about whether they like someone or not. It's what can I get out of this person? Okay? So we've established Joe's a user. So don't concern yourself whether he likes her. He's not that. It's going to be more about what can he get out of her. And so we have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is showing this pattern in the present. Okay, so it's the same shit. The same thing with you he does with her. And I keep talking about this person, this fictitious person that I'm not even sure exists. So I think that's why I'm struggling so much. Because I don't see another person. But just in general, users don't someday find someone that makes them no longer a user. I mean, a user is a user. So, yeah, don't worry about that. Okay. And I know the feeling because I've felt like, oh, he's going to be over there. He's just going to give this other woman all the stuff he didn't give me. Nope, nope, nope. He's going to use her just like he used you. Because look, he's the devil, right? He's toxic. So there's something here about you feeling left out, sad. Come on, he wouldn't leave me and just be by himself. Yeah, I mean, whatever, if he is with someone else, very cool spread on the table. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. What the hell's the matter with me? These are my new little tarot. They're little baby tarot cards. So they could fit all on the screen. But something happened very quick here. Is how you're seeing it. I see a painful ending coming up for this person. If there is this other woman, here she is, the Empress. There is an ending here with the Ten of Swords. So whatever this is, it's not going to work out because we have a painful ending. It's all built on attraction. It's all built on attraction. I still feel like he's doing this to control you. Remember I told you that I've had that happen to me. I've had 2 different guys do that to me. Dump me. And then later on, they just dumped me so that I would chase them. So to boost their ego. So, don't rule it out as a possibility. I mean, it seems so fucked up, right? Like, who the hell does that? But I'm telling you, people do that. They do. It's insanity. Well, I didn't really mean to break up. Anywho. So if there's another woman, this is a painful ending. I see this ending. Now, I do have the Aquarius season, which could be, that's next year. Something about the Aquarius season is popping up. I don't know if this will last till then and then end. Yeah. He's just pulling the same stuff, hon. It's the same pattern. If there's a painful ending and has an ego, then he might chase her after. So if there's a painful ending and he hasn't, then he might chase her. God damn. I'm sorry, Dan, you're a mess. He's leaving in July, so I don't know if that's going to be during Aquarius season. Okay, Okay, because there's something. If it's not Aquarius season, then it's just showing that it's his hope is dead. Then I would say in the next within the next 3 months. Okay. Within the next 3 months, this will end. Painful ending. Stabbed in the back. So it's just, I know it sucks to, trust me, I've been dumped for other people too. You know, and come to find out, you know, it's just all about, well, I can't control you, so let me go find someone who doesn't know me yet and hasn't figured me out yet, so I can control them. Is all that is. Okay? And then come to find out, I think I've been dumped twice for other people. And it never, I mean, it was just like 3 or 4 weeks later, you know, they already broke up, and then here he comes, you know, crying on my doorstep or whatever. So anyways, but at the time it hurts, right? Amanda has me on contract for the giggle factor. Yes. So I wouldn't, don't concern yourself too much with this other person. You know, any relationship that's going to start out when you're in a relationship with someone else is never going to be good. That's just the way the universe works. You know, you can't get in a relationship with someone else when you're in a relationship with someone else and think that you're going to have a good outcome, because it started off on lies, right? Okay. Patricia, my dear. Why is my camera shaking? I'm still laughing at Dan's comment. I miss the old days when you got laid and they left. The good old days, right, Dan? The good old days. Gosh. All right, Patricia is up. Yes, hi, hon. What would you like me to look into? And we're going to do, for you, we're going to do the 9-card Lenormand, correct? What would you like me to look into? I love the background. I feel like we're flying. Woo! I know, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, Dan. You have a particular subject you want me to look into, or just a general? General. Okay. All right, cool. I love these 9 cards. I'm actually thinking about using these 9 cards to start my private readings out with. I wasn't really using them in my private readings, but I'm going to start doing that, because they're really, they give a lot of information, really. Okay. Okay, what am I doing here? All right, there we go. All right, message for Patricia, please. Spirit message for Patricia. Message for Patricia, please. Spirit message for Patricia. Message for Patricia, please. 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 All right, let's see what we got for you, hon. We have the cross in the center, the child, the clouds, the lady, there you are, the tree, the sun, the ring, the anchor, and the letter. Okay, I've got a relationship here. This is like some kind of relationship that's very burdensome. The reality of the situation is this relationship is, I think it shows up here in the past, like a new relationship. Fairly young, fairly, like, I'm going to get the exact words, but a new relationship. Like, it's not like something that's been going on for a long time. It's not like a long-term relationship or something. It's a developing connection, a new connection. And I think you may have made a promise to someone, or someone made a promise to you naively without being aware of the consequences. Like the responsibility that would come with that. But you're now we're aware. There's a bit of an awareness here that the dark cloud covers the sun. I think somebody here is like playing around when they should act responsibility. Like somebody's playing around when they should act responsible. Okay, what's this hidden stuff with the tree and the letter? What are we talking about? Like conversations. What the hell is this? Conversation about your body. Maybe you talk to someone about your ancestors or your roots. Interesting. Yeah. These conversations that you have, they're very, I would say they're unstressed, they're calm, but there's something about talking with someone about their, or even yourself. You know, somebody's asking about you, you're asking about them, getting to know someone. Yeah. But the reality is it's very burdensome. Let me see here. Yeah, the relationship feels like a burden. You're kind of connected to them through some kind of suffering. Cause and effect cannot be escaped. Feeling like you need to stick with some kind of promise, but and it shows up as a fateful connection. So, and I think you can tell because you're showing up here as like, oh my gosh, there's no hope here. There's no hope with this person. Like, but you're going to take responsibility in this time of confusion. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, okay. So with the clouds and the tree in the future, I see you like taking a practical approach. Like you're talking about the Kenyan guy. Oh, okay. But I think things are going to get better here in your life, anyways, concerning this situation, because you're taking like a practical approach. I can't do the long distance, but I feel like I promised him. And I'm confused. Yeah. You just got to take a down to earth view. That will lead you out of this confusion. Like, look at this practically. You're in a long distance relationship with someone who can't even come to the US or whatever. It's like you're going to be able to see things a little bit more clearly. Can I send you $5 to verify? Yes, you can. I think you're trying to ignore anything that's difficult, which that doesn't mean that's a bad thing. But this is burdensome to you, and it's dampening your joy. I'm sending now. Okay. Yeah, you're very, no hope to escape the pain. You don't know what to do. It's unclear what or else to go, what to do, stuck in confusion. Yeah, the process is difficult. Okay, Dan, get your chores done. Yeah, it's like you're going to have to find that one stable thing within all this confusion and hold on to that. Yeah, I can see it's very burdensome for you. Yeah, it's the Kenyan guy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm honestly not happy. Yeah. Seeing couples triggers it. Yeah. So you got to kind of look at this practically, right? Like, I can't do this with somebody that's in Kenya. I think that's like find the most, that's if you focus on, find the one stable thing with on all the confusion and despair and hold on to that. Okay. So you want to know, I told him that too. Yeah. So what do you want to clarify, hon? It's not good for my mother. No, it's not. I don't know how anybody survives long distance relationships, but I've never had one personally, so I can't really speak on it. But I don't see how you can be in a relationship with somebody you can't even touch. But that's just me. People do it though, so. So what would you like me to clarify? Just what's coming up here? The clouds, the confusion? Clarify find the, oh, okay, find the stable. Okay, gotcha. This is, it taught me it's not for me. Yeah. I mean, I can kind of see people that have been together. They're in a relationship and they live in the same place. And say somebody gets a job somewhere else, states away or something, and then one of them goes there. Like I can kind of see that working out because you already built that foundation. But I don't know. All right, find the one stable thing. Okay, what is this stable thing here? What is the stable thing for Patricia? I cried when I left him at the airport. Yeah, that's hard. All right, we got the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Hangman. So it's just talking about when you're leaving, separating, making that choice between here you are. It's like, notice how you're facing here. Here you are, the Two of Wands, right? I don't know if I can zoom in on this. Yeah. And you've got two choices. You can either leave, separate here, or you can be in a delay. A delay, you're like hanging there, stuck, basically. Your life's delayed. So here you are making a decision. And see where you're leaning towards the separation. Like you know what you need to do, the separation. Like you need to separate from this situation. Otherwise, it's like you're holding up your life here. There's a delay. Look at that. We got the water, the ocean between you. So I think the stable thing to know is that if you don't choose to separate, there's just going to be this, it's like you're stuck, waiting, and it's like you can't move forward. And that's why I need to live where my partner is, even if he got a new job. The card you read yesterday was he was on survival mode, trying to get to the U.S. Yeah, that's what he's trying to get to the U.S. So I think what you need to focus on, what this is saying, I think you already know what you need to do is separate, because otherwise you're stuck. You're just hanging there. It's like it's delaying your life. Right? So, damn, the Lenormand is so good. Yeah. Yeah. So see that? See that where they're facing is the separation. Yeah. Otherwise, otherwise you're in a state of limbo. You're in a state of limbo. And he made me delay school because he wants us to live together. Oh, no. No. That makes sense. Yeah, you'd be delaying your life. This guy's not your life. He's just some guy. Okay? I know he probably means more to you than just some guy, but you're number one in your life. And don't delay anything for some man. Ever. I don't even care if you're married to him. Remember you did a reading with me and you told me, don't let a man get between my school. Oh! Yep. So that's the thing you need to hold on to then, is your focus on what you want to do in your life. And that maybe that whole thing about playing around when you should behave responsibly, like playing around with him, delaying your life when you should be focusing on you, your school, what you need to do for you. Yeah. Don't ever delay your life for some man. I don't care if he is like the president of the freaking United States. Okay, that's pushing it. Man, I wouldn't be caught dead with the president of the United States, the one we have now, anyways. But yeah, I'm just saying, ever. Mm-mm. Don't delay your life for anybody. Okay? Yeah, because there are a lot of men out there, and I'm not saying all of them. There's definitely not all of them, but a lot of men, they don't like to see a woman do good. So, and they will do anything they can to try to stifle you or keep you down. They just don't. They don't like to see a woman do good. They just don't, because they want to be the boss and control. So, yes, that was powerful. That's what I have for you, my dear. Now I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom again. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I need a Lenormand about going to the gym, eating healthy, my fitness journey. Sure, yeah. Well, it the $15 one's going to give you more information. I would say I would go with the $15 one just because it's going to give you more information, and it kind of does like a past, present, future. The $12 one doesn't really do a past, present, future. And the $12 one doesn't really give the hidden aspects and the reality. You just get more information. I would say the 15. Not that the $12 wouldn't give you information. It's just the other will give you more, and it's not that much more money actually. Let me do the 15. Okay. I need a drink of water. Sending it now. Okay.
There's this book.
Okay. I get a sweater. I don't know why I'm getting cold all of a sudden. Okay. All right. Okay, I do see it come in. Thank you, dear. Okay. All right. So you just want to know about your fitness journey. What does Patricia need to know here about her fitness journey? Right? Woo. What does Patricia need to know here about her fitness journey? Please, what does Patricia need to know about her fitness journey? Patricia need to know about her fitness journey. Okay. All right, we have the clover in the center, the house, the lady, there's you, the book, the man. Why is there a man? Okay. A man again? What in the hell? Sorry. You know how I am when the man pops out and we're not asking about a man. It drives me nuts. Okay, here we go. I got to get over it because it happens all the time. All right, we have the anchor. We have the garden. And we have the tower. So, what in the world? So this is about your fitness journey. I am like, the man's coming up again. So it's like, be smart about this man. Hun, did you get the message? Because what happens a lot of times when we're not really getting the message, Spirit will throw it out again at you, even no matter what you've asked. So unless there's a man at the gym, but I'm getting something about you needing to be really smart and have boundaries with this man. The reality of the situation is it's very risky social behavior to be involved with this guy. And you need to shut him out. Say no to a chance. I was tempted to unblock him and Spirit is screaming at me. Ah! Yeah. Let's see here. See the man, the woman, and the house. So it's like about like him being your husband or something. It's like you have some kind of, in the past, having a plan. You guys had a plan and that made you feel safe that you had a plan. But now you've got new knowledge. Okay, you're not taking the truth seriously is what I'm getting. Like, and you're not taking your education seriously. It's like, oh yeah, that's nice to know about him, but like there's something here about you not taking your education seriously, but I think the education is more on him. We had a plan to move in together, have kids. Yeah. So that made you feel safe because you have that plan. But now it's like, oh shit. Now you're smarter about it. And you're like, oh. But you're still showing up here as like, oh, like not really taking it seriously. So I think that's why Spirit's throwing this out here, because don't let loneliness get to you. I changed my start date from July to October to see him in September. Oh, hell no. Oh, no, 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 no. Patricia. Okay, I promise to take it seriously. Yeah, you need to take because at the end of the day, who's going to be there for you? You. Not some man. No matter what happens in life, you are going to be there for you. So you've got to put you first. Don't delay anything for him, any man. So presently it's like you're not taking the opportunity. Oh. Oh. Okay. I see here. You had an opportunity to get your life going here, and you delayed it over this guy. No, 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 no. My parents were pissed. Yes. To not take an opportunity. Yeah, you had an opportunity. Okay. I see. You withdrew from an academic project. You need to retreat from this guy so that you can study. Yeah, your educational institution. Okay. So you messing around with this guy or whatever, it's irresponsible, basically. And I think I got that in your, like, you're not taking this serious. You're, Yeah. Gosh, could you change it back? So you're not following a plan. Okay. I bet you had a plan. That was your plan. Okay. Your education. You had a plan for your education in the past, and now you're not following that plan because of him. Girl, well, no wonder your parents are pissed. Cultural arrogance. Okay. I started in 5 months. I could have started in 2 months. I already signed the contract. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, at least you're still going. At least you're still going. To withdraw from the public. Okay, so you withdrew. A man is exposed. This man's going to be exposed. I mean, you're going to, like, the two of you. I still see him in your future, though. I don't like that. But, it's not my life, so he is showing up here in the future. He yeah, I don't go out anymore. Oh. To meet a man in public. What? To meet a man in public. What the heck is this? A man is exposed. He reveals something. I can change that by keeping him blocked so he won't show up in my future. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Men in society, a male-dominated culture. Does in Kenya, I mean, I don't know the culture there, but are men more dominant? Do you want me to send you 5 so you can clarify? Yeah, if you want me to clarify, I can certainly clarify this guy here in the future. But is he, I mean, I don't know what the culture is in Kenya, but I wonder if it's more of a male dominated, like men are the powerful ones or whatever. Yeah, because we were both confused. Okay. We can do that. That's why I like my private reading so much more because, and I am going to be doing less lives where eventually I won't be doing lives at all. But my private readings, we clarify and a lot of times with these, these little questions, there's always more question, right? There always seems to be more questions that come from the reading. Yeah, you had an opportunity to get a firmer foothold in your life. I will be booking private. Oh, I mean, technically, I'd say it's probably cheaper for people too. I'm only looking to do that because I've added a second location to my business, and I'm going to be teaching classes there and stuff like that. So I need more time to focus on. And even spirits told me give up something in order to focus on something else. And I think what spirits tell me to give up is my lives, so that I can put my focus somewhere else to do more teaching. I'm going to teach tarot, and I probably am going to have an online course as well. But so that's why I'm looking to stop doing lives, because spirits told me to. That I'm more aligned somewhere else. So where I can do more teaching. Okay, let's take a look here. Because I'm more than just a tarot reader. I am a spiritual teacher. All right. Let's look at this. What is the hell is this? Oh, Spirit, what the hell is this? No. What is this coming up here? What is this? Why is this guy here? What's coming up here in the future? Everything has a beginning and an end. Yeah. And I've been doing this for 4 years. I've had my channel, and I've loved it. I mean, it's where I learned so much. So much. I mean, my channel will still be here. I'm not saying like this is like forever or something, but that is my next step. All right, let's see here. What is this, Spirit? Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I see challenges long term with this Lover. So the way the energy is looking now, you're not blocking this person. Or I mean, I know you already have, but there's like long-term challenges with this situation. Okay. There's care here, but there is long-term challenges, yeah, for the couple. So, yeah. That's what I'm getting. Lots of challenges, drama when it comes to romance. And the Knight of Pentacles is talking about this like going on for a long time. So for the couple, which is you and him. So if you don't want that in the future, you gotta, you're gonna have to do something about it, because being with this guy is gonna cause you all these challenges and stuff. I think Spirit has wanted me to stand on business and block. Yeah, I would say so. And keep following your dreams. I mean, from even if you reach out, I will ignore. Okay. That would probably be in your best interest here, because they're just going to keep. I'm just getting drama, arguments, chaos, challenges. Just. And I don't like the Knight of Pentacles because not with the Five of Wands, because it's a long-term issue here. And while you're trying to go to school and dealing with him, yeah. You go into nursing school, hon, you're going to have your mind on your studies. That's hard. I've known some people that have, are nurses that have been through nursing school. It's hard. It is constant studying. And, you're not going to really, you don't want to clutter your mind with some guy. I sound like I'm your mother or something. But it's just the truth. You got to focus on your studies and yourself. And, he can take care of himself. Right? Gym and nursing. Yeah, exactly. Gym and nursing. And you get yourself good here, girl, then somebody who deserves you will come into your life. Right? At the right time. Okay? Sorry that wasn't really about the gym. But it is in a way. Because it, just like you said, gym and nursing. Yeah, focusing on you, doing what you need to do. What you're saying is true. Yeah. Because you don't need to be worrying about some guy over across the ocean here and how you can be with him. And when your focus needs to be on you, your education, and you being able to be self-sufficient and support yourself so you can get out from under, your mother's clutches as well. So that's what I needed. Yeah. And I'm glad to hear you're in therapy. There's not one person that don't need therapy. I'm also looking for a job right now because the old job gave me high blood pressure. Oh, goodness. Now you just focus on you. Focus on the gym. Focus on your education. A man will come. They'll come when the time is right. Right? That's why when I finished my nursing, that reading yesterday showed me that I'm moving out. Yeah. My parents don't like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think your parents don't like that. I think your parents are accurate in being disturbed that you delayed your start date. But I also think they don't want you to leave. Which is not unusual. But ultimately, our job, I read something came up on Facebook. It's parents. As parents, we're raising someone that we can't live without to live without us. And that's what we're doing as parents. We're raising someone that we can't live without because they're the light of our lives, our children are. But we're raising them to be able to live without us. It's kind of ate up the way it works. You send in $5 for tarot, you mean 10? Okay, all right. I think that's how that was worded. The hardest thing about parenthood is we're raising someone that we can't live without to be able to live without us. I mean, that's the truth, though. We're not raising our kids so that they can stay at home with us for the rest of our lives. We've done a good job if we've raised them to be able to take care of themselves. But it's sad to see them go. So $10, you say? About my career as a nurse anesthesiologist and paying off my debt. Okay. Okay. So you want to know about your career as a nurse and paying off your debt. Okay. Patricia, what can she expect here in her career as a nurse anesthesiologist and paying off her debt? And Patricia's expect here her career as a nurse anesthesiologist and paying off her debt. All right, let's see what we have. We've got the Tower. Cha-ching, okay. Ten of Swords. The Death card, damn. The Three of Wands. And the Fool. Okay, so I see with the Death card in the center, there's a huge change for you. Okay? I don't know if something happened here, just like shocker, completely knocked you. It just came out of nowhere, shocked you. A painful ending. Sometimes I get this for like being fired. In career, a lot of times a tower can be someone who's been fired. With the Ten of Wands with it, that's an ending as well. But after this ending here with the Death card, huge transformation for you. I see you out here searching, looking. I see you expanding, growing, expanding. And you're going to have to take risk in order to get there. Okay. Quitting. Okay. Okay. Something here has definitely thrown you for a loop. In your career anyways. But it's more past energy. But you've got to you're going to have to take a risk here because we do have the Full card in your future. So in order to the program's 3 years. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know quite about your debt, but I do know that you would be like broadening your horizons here. There's something risky about it. But you have to take the risk. Like pack your bags. Take the risk. Take that leap of faith. Go for it. I see you going for it here. Your nursing school, or the nursing anesthesiologist. Would you have to travel for that? You see, you're expanding, right? You're growing, you're expanding. You're, and then that's interesting. You say the three. We do have the Three of Wands for 3. Can't work. You can't work for 3 years. Oh, okay. That's why it's risky, I guess. There's something very risky about this. Because all your time has to be focused on that. Yeah, that would be a huge, huge change in your life. That's the risk. Okay. I see you doing it. I don't know. So it's telling me to take the risk. Well, it's telling me you're going to. It's very risky for you. Risks are not always bad because that, with the Three of Wands, that's how you're going to expand yourself and grow, is by risking. That's how we, just like I was talking about earlier about, me, I'm opening up a second location. I'm dropping off of my lives. That's a risk. It's a risk for me. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm getting out of my comfort zone and I'm expanding and growing. And that's how we grow. That's how we expand. That's how we grow. We have to take a risk, even though it's scary. And so that's what you're showing here. That's how you're going to grow, is by taking that risk. And you don't know what's on the other side. But it's life-changing, I can tell you that. It's very life-changing. Very, very life-changing. You're putting your old life in the past, and you're moving on to, that's where your ships come in. Yeah. I see. I'm getting for you to go for it. Can we clarify what will happen? Yeah, absolutely. We can clarify this Fool card. It's scary. It's scary. Trust me, I know. I took so many risks in my life, scared me half to death. Quit my job, 23 years. Didn't know, that was a steady paycheck, and now there's no steady paycheck, but it's paid off. And you don't get there without taking risks. So that's where you have to trust the universe. I love my new deck of cards here. I'm going to get this other deck to clarify with, though. Okay. Okay, so we want to clarify this Fool. So what will happen here? She takes this risk. What can she expect from this risk? What can she expect of what will happen? I feel like that career will help me pay off debt. Yeah. You have debt right now. Okay. What will happen? If Patricia takes this risk, what will happen when Patricia takes this risk, please? What will happen if Patricia takes this risk? What will happen when Patricia takes this risk? All right, we have the Eight of Cups, King of Wands, and the Devil. Oh, I'm gonna pull more cards, but I think once again, Spirit is saying, gosh, there's something here about the toxic man and separating from the toxic man. It's showing up again. I'm gonna reshuffle, but I think Spirit is once again separate from this man. This toxic man will only bring you down. It's like still showing up in your energy, like you're not going to take the risk because of this man. Let me ask again. Yes, yes, yes. Once again. Once again. Because you must still have it in your mind that, well, maybe things could work out with him. He's not too bad. He's not that bad. All right, let's see. What will happen if she takes this risk? You see, if I was still with him, I wouldn't take the risk. Yeah, exactly. What will happen if she takes this risk? What will happen here if she takes the risk? We got the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Okay, I do see you paying off your debt here with the Six of Pentacles. This is Ten of Swords. It takes some kind of ending, though, for you to be successful. I do seek success here with the Six of Wands, but it will take an ending with this Ten of Swords, which I've got right here again. You're going to have to end. You got to make room for that to bring in your success. And I do see you, this is the card of paying off debts and success, but it takes that Ten of Swords, which we've got the Ten of Swords here twice, which is an ending. You've got to end something in order to, I don't know, I'm assuming it's this reason. I don't know what it is, but I can tell you from my own experiences, when we end, and I think I've told you this before, in toxic relationships, get out of toxic environments, that's when our blessings roll in. But they can't roll in when we're still sitting in it. Because we're showing the universe, this is all I deserve. This is all I deserve. So there has to be an ending here, this painful ending. End what? You know, I don't know, hon. I'd have to clarify. But it shows up here again. We thought earlier it was your job. I don't know, honey. I'd have to clarify. I really don't know. Yeah, absolutely we can clarify. I'll clarify that Ten of Swords. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that. I got people coming in, friends of mine. Yeah, I'll wait till you get that sent. And they wonder why their business ain't doing shit, but they're in a toxic relationship. It's like, because you're in a toxic relationship. Well, my man don't have nothing to do with my career. But you don't understand, it's energy. It's energy. You can't get your blessings when you're in a toxic relationship. You just can't. They argue with me, argue with me, argue with me. He don't have nothing to do with my career. Not you, hon. I'm talking about just different people I've read for over the years. Oh, yeah. Trust me, I've sent people away because they keep wanting to ask me about their career and their money. And I'm like, well, are you still in that toxic relationship? Yeah. Like, don't waste your money on it. Don't waste your money on it. As long as you're still in that toxic relationship, you're going to get the same answer. But he don't have nothing to do with my career. I have literally sent people away because I'm like, don't waste your money on it. If you haven't made any changes in your life, you're not going to get anything different. You're just going to get the same old shit. I'm happy I'm not closed minded. Yeah, you have to open it. You know, and I would have never, there was a time in my life I would have never thought that. Like, well, my boyfriend don't have nothing to do with my career. Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, yeah, he does. Anywho, let's look at this Ten of Swords. What does she need to end here? What does she need to end to bring in this success? What does she need to end here to bring in this success? What does she need to end to bring in this success? What does she need to end to bring in this success? Please, Spirit. Yeah, everything's energy. Exactly. All right, we got the Ace of Pentacles. There's that new opportunity. The Hierophant. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay. What is this? New opportunity for marriage? An opportunity for marriage that a seed's already been planted. I would say, yeah, it's that. There's something you kind of sneaking around with this guy or something. I would say that marriage, the opportunity for marriage that you have in your, that you're kind of waiting on, kind of sitting here waiting on this opportunity for marriage, or opportunity for something long term. So you got to end that. I would say the relationship, that whole dream of a marriage, something that you've already, it's like the seeds are already in action. We're already a plan, right? Waiting to see what's going to happen. What's going to happen with my opportunity for my marriage? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? That energy, being in that energy of waiting on marriage or waiting on somebody else. Dream of a marriage. Yeah, don't make your plans around anyone but you. Okay? It's whoever's been lying to you. It's probably this. I think it's this relationship. You got to end that. Um, as long as you're waiting on this man, oh, we're going to get married. Oh, we're going to do this. You're going to always be waiting and delaying your life for some guy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Like I was saying earlier, you do what you got to do for your life, and then the right guy will come in. But don't. Well, I'm gonna go to this school because I want to be available for a future man or whatever. Like, no, 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 no. Don't even. Who cares about you? Care about yourself. Do what you got to do. Don't even have that kind of stuff in your. That's not. That comes later after you take care of you. Do what you need to do for you. So yeah, I think it's this waiting on a marriage, on opportunity to get married. You're thinking, oh, I could get married. I don't know if you're thinking maybe if you got married, that will help your debt or that will help your situation, um, but you're lying to yourself by thinking that, because we do have the Seven of Swords. Somebody's lying here. So yeah, I'd say it's that relationship. Being okay being single. Yeah, exactly. All the relationship is going to do for you at this time, Patricia, is hold you back. If you're going to go to a nursing school that they don't want you having a job while you're doing it, then you damn sure don't need a relationship. No. If that program is so intense, they don't want you to work a job, is what, if I'm understanding correctly, then you definitely shouldn't have a relationship. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Yep. Yeah. It's 3 years. Yeah. If that's what you truly want for yourself, is to be this nurse anesthesiologist, that's your dream and that's what you want, then make it happen for you. And anything that's not in that path, get rid of it. Including some guy that may or may not be around in 3 years. So probably more like may not. Okay? That's my dream. Yeah. Then you focus on that, hon. You can never go wrong with focusing on yourself. Working on yourself. Yeah. Even the card shows success. Yeah. Yeah. Well, shows success if you cut out things that aren't good for you. And this particular reading was talking about a marriage or something. So, yeah. Now you got the 6 of Wands. That's the card of victory and success. And I see you getting your debt paid off. So, okay. I think I'm going to throw out my last call for donations, guys. I've been on here for almost 3 hours. Damn. Yep. I love you, Amanda. Oh, that's so sweet. I love you too, hon. I wish you all the happiness in the world. You're going to be just fine. You just got to work hard. I mean, it looks to me like you've got a lot of studying and working hard here, but you can do it, no doubt. When I look at my future, I don't even see a man. It's all about what I'm going to do. Some guy shows up, then, we'll take it at that time. But when I look at my future, I don't even see a man because it's about me, my life. And look at that. Look what just popped out. Again, the 6 of Wands. Victory and success. But I can tell you, for years, was in a toxic relationship and things in my life just weren't working out, Once I got rid of him, shoot. That's when things started happening for me. Once I got rid of his dumbass. Amongst other people, So, anywho. Success. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm going to jump off out of here. I will not be going live on Wednesday like I usually do. I am going to a new moon meditation class. But I'll be back Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So have a lovely week. and I will catch you later. Bye-bye now.